Hi, Brandy. I'm ready. All right. Let's move this over a bit. Wish there was a way I could make my screen bigger. Oh, I guess I can't. Let's see. Chat filter. Okay. Well, I'm ready. Ready for y'all to join. Looks like you and I are the only ones, Brandy. Here they come. That text must be... No, not yet. Text is not going out yet. Not yet. Let me just get some things ready here. Some more light. There we go. More light. More light is always better than no light. Oh, cool. Oh, I know that topper is amazing. Amazing. And Sam's lighting is so good. Like, it's unbelievably good. You go in there and everything is sparkly. Hello. Welcome in. I see some people's names that I do not know. So welcome in. Welcome in. I mean, maybe it's just the names I don't know. I don't know. Guys, ready for some nails today? I am so ready. I'm thinking what I'm going to do on what finger here. Let me write this down because otherwise I will forget. Where's my pen? Okay. Just going to write here. Middle ring, pinky. Fire. Let's see. I think I'll do the design on that one. Okay. It helps me to write down what I'm doing so that I don't get off track, because a lot of times I get sidetracked. Okay, stay there. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, James. Kirsten, hello. Oh, that's funny. Brandy, that's funny. Lots of Kirstens. I'm live. Adeline, please go upstairs. I'm doing a live. Now that I have everything in my house, sometimes it can get a little crazy here, so I have to remind people. I need a sign for my door that says, Tracy is live. All right. Hi, Jessica. Can you please shut my door? Of course, they leave without shutting the door. Oh, it's coming back in. Okay. So, what's everyone up to today? Anything fun? Anybody else going to do their nails today? Oh, right, Brandy. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think those things are probably expensive. We'll skip that one. All right, what time is it? 11:02. That means our text probably went out. I think we'd be safe to start. We have 18 of you in here. Hello. Debbie's going to do her nails tomorrow. Oh, Angie, I know. So we're supposed to get some severe weather too, and I think we'll get it before you, because I think you're in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna do yours again later. Randy, I know you do yours all the time. All right. I'm gonna do this hand today. I've got brand new tips, and I did some natural state builder gel on top just because I wanted them a little bit more opaque for what I'm doing. And I think we'll start. So if you have our quarterly subscription and you are getting the gel box, this color that we're going to use today is in the gel box. When I announced that we were changing our gel box up a little bit and adding in a gel polish, I said that we would show the color, I think I said right when they're shipped or somewhere around there, but they're closed now, and everyone who already has gotten it like purchased the subscription. So I am safe to show you. I'm excited to use this because I've had this color for probably a month already, and I've been chomping at the bit to show it. Excuse me. I will show you that in a minute. We're going to start with another color though with this Mani, Soulmates. We're going to do the dipping first. This is one of my all-time favorite Chameleon Aurora thermal dips, and you'll see why when we start dipping this. I want to say that once this is gone, it's gone, only because I think all of the materials that I used to make it are gone, meaning the flakes. So if you don't have this one, I know there are a lot of them in the bin. You need it. I guarantee you need it. And when we dip, you're going to see why you need it. It is phenomenal with the sparkle of these flakes, and then paired with the thermal properties is crazy. So we're going to start with this one. I'm actually going to use the gel method for this entire Mani. I'm going to show you the gel method for dipping. I'll be using my regular formula base coat. And I already have peel base on my fingers because I do like to pop these off quite often to do, you know, additional manis and designs. The egg size hail warning, Angie. Oh my God, that sounds horrible. Horrifying. Oh my God. I really haven't looked. I know we're supposed to get some severe storms, but all right. So first things first, we're going to add the gel to the nail. And the reason my nails are shiny, if you didn't catch that, is because I have peel base on, and that has to be applied over a shiny. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my gel base. Thin. I like the base to be really thin. This is one of the things I like about using gel for dipping, is that I can get a nice thin coat. I'm going to kind of lay my finger on the powder instead of dipping in and pulling out so that I don't take anything with. And then I'm going to use my cuticle stick here, water marble tool, that's what it's called. But all right, I also am going to do this on my ring and pinky fingers. So before I put this in the lamp, I'm going to go ahead and do all of the fingers that I want with the dip color so that I don't waste time curing each finger. I can already tell this is going to be so pretty. And I'm just making sure I get a thin amount. Again, I'm going to just lay it in there, tap it off. Oh. All right, and the pinky. And while this is curing, I'll go back and look at the comments that I'm missing. I'm just getting off as much as I can with that gel because I don't want it to pool. Just this layer is so pretty. But we're not done yet. We're going to do a second. All right, putting these in the lamp. And let's see. Happy Manny Day, Kristen. Brandy, right? Oh, Jessica, your order comes in. That's awesome. I know, Natural State is so pretty. I love it. Yes, soulmates is like being kissed by heaven. You are not kidding. Good morning, Whitney. Big storm. I'll have to look at the weather report. I don't know. I usually I'll get on YouTube and I'll watch Max Velocity if we're getting a really bad storm. I love watching him. He's so knowledgeable, but it's just if we're getting really bad weather and he's concentrating on our area, I love to tune in. Hi, Kim. You cure your thumbs. Oh, yeah. I agree. You know, the lamps nowadays, though, they have those lights on the side of the lamp so that you get all the areas. So I'm pretty confident I get it with putting my thumb in there. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna put my thumb in here separate. All right, I'm just brushing off into the garbage can here, but look at this already. It goes on pink, but look at hot is this kind of peachy white color. I love this one. Oh my God. I can't believe I haven't worn this in quite a while. I had to dig it out this morning though. I had to go at the bottom of my bins and I wasn't sure if it was in the pink case that I keep my dips in or if it was in Chameleon. And I found it in Chameleon after I had gone through a bunch of different cases. Or multicolor was another one. I have like a multicolor. I have all the colors, and then I have Chameleon. Then I have mystery. I knew it wasn't a mystery, but yeah, I wish I could more easily store the powders that I make, that I keep for myself. But this is really the best way to do it. I have like those washi tape boxes from Michael's, and then some bigger ones. And I just stack them. And they're not easy to get to. Okay, look at that peach. They're not easy to get to because I have them in a corner. But we're talking, the space that I'm in right now is just under 300 square feet. To conduct business, do nails, prepare orders, and have the shop in it, it's very tight. I guess I'm lucky I even have this little corner to put them in, but I think I have room to stack some if I need more bins. But as for like ease of getting them out, it's just not going to happen. Who does not have soulmates that is in this live? Because I'm telling you, put that on your wish list. You definitely don't want to lose track of this one. This is so pretty. All right, going in the lamp. And that is all of the soulmate dipping. Oop. Adeline was here. Mr. DD walked downstairs to do something down here and she followed and I reminded her I was on a live, so she had to go back upstairs. Hi, Julie. Happy Thursday. I wish I could have them out Kim, this is a must-have. I wish I could have my dips out. There's just hundreds upon hundreds, or maybe even 1,000 by now. Who knows? So this is not viable for me. It would literally take up an entire wall space, just wall space. All right, about ready to take these out. I'm gonna go ahead and brush them off camera into my garbage can so I can keep my area clean. And check that out. Check that out. So pretty. Okay, now because we've done the gel method, we don't activate. We're gonna buff. I think I'm gonna do that now because then I'm gonna concentrate on the dip here. So I'm gonna get my little buffer, this buffer. I don't wanna take off the flakes. I just wanna buff smooth. And I just lightly buff with this. And as long as I've got a nice thin layer or layers, then I don't have to worry about any heavy buffing. So this is my go-to buffer if you're new here. I love these for just a light buff and a shape. And then I'll take my file around the edges here in a minute. As soon as I get these done. Excuse me. Let me have some water here. Hi, Kelsey. It's okay. We just started, really. Better late than never, right? So in tomorrow night's live, this live swatching of the colors that I'm coming out with this weekend, I will be swatching the Dip Liquid subscription box color. Now remember, the gel doesn't come with the Dip Liquid or the Dip Powder anymore. It comes with a gel polish. And the Dip Liquid sub comes with the liquid, we call it the liquid powder, but it's just the fourth powder from the subscription. So I'll be swatching that tomorrow so you guys can see that. That is not a mystery. It's a mystery up until right before they ship. Same thing with the gel polish. Mystery up until the time they ship. And I'll be working on those this weekend to get them out early next week. And then our mystery powder subscription ships out on the 15th of the month. In case you're wondering, it's coming close. This is the first quarter that I am without Jordan, so I'm doing everything from start to finish. And I miss his help. He was a great help. And he is doing great in his new job. He loves it. So I'm happy for him. Okay, now I've got a brand new file here, which may not be a good idea. You know what? Let me use the old one. The old conditioned one, so I don't cut my cuticles. It's always good to use something a little less sharp around the cuticle area. We'll have to work that other one in a little bit. All right. thumb is always the hardest, guys. You gotta turn your finger to get this file in there right. It's tough. All right, I could also do it this way. I just don't want to mess up my cuticle line here. It looks pretty good. All right. Let's go back over that cuticle line, make sure it's smooth. Okay. All right. And I will wipe these clean. And then when I do the top coat for the gel, I'll go back and do base and top coat on these. Clean that up a bit. Soft, subtle, and really pretty. All right. Now. Yes, the 15th of April, Angie. It's always the 15th of the month after you subscribe. I'll let Adeline know you said hello. Hi, Sue. On my other hand, Kelsey, this is just my tips. What I did was I used the guava jelly gel under the tips before I put them on. And then I did one layer of natural state over. I'm preparing for a mani. I just didn't get to it. I had to fight and argue with Adeline's health insurance company this morning when I was supposed to be doing my nails because they told her therapist that she's no longer covered by insurance, which was a big surprise to me. So I had to spend an hour on the phone with 2 different areas trying to figure out why they canceled her insurance. So I didn't get to do my nails this morning, and that was my plan. So later on, I will have something to share, I'm sure. All right, wiping this off so that we're clean. We got a little dust on there. And let's see this gel. Okay, are you ready? It is called On Fire. Some of you might have actually seen this on my nails because I did slip it in a YouTube video with some manis that I posted recently. And I also, I'm trying to think, I want to say I might have talked about this or showed this in the past from a sample that I received. That's how I actually found out about this color, was a sample that I received, and I had to have it. It is essentially Fire Aurora Chrome in a 3D cat eye, or 9D, in a cat eye gel. So let's see this. This is just, it's gorgeous. I'm going to start though with a gel base on these fingers because I usually do that just so that I can apply my polish on without streaks and even. So we'll do that, we'll cure, and then we'll start with that. I almost wish I would have done 3 nails with this, but it's okay. I mean, I've done a mani with all the nails with this. It is so pretty. It's so perfect for spring. And when you see it, I think you're gonna agree. And I think I will use this magnet. I call it a barrel magnet. This is the one that comes on our scissor magnet. I took it off and I put one of the big balls on it that I sell separately because I like that effect when I do my cat eyes. I like the to be able to go around and make like an aura design in the middle. So we're going to use that one, I think. All right, here we go. I got to get this light out of my eyes. Okay. And the brushes in these gels now are the nice flatter brushes than the original ones that were in some of our earlier gel polishes this year and late last year. They're different. They're thinner. I think you have more control with them. flatter. They're not as fluffy. I really like that for the gel polishes. All right. Oh, hold on. Piece of dust. Oh, it might have been from the gel base. Okay. All right. So check this out. I love this color. It is so pretty. It's going to look so good with Soulmates. All right. I'm going to set that just really quick, and then I'll do the other one. I usually put both on at the same time and then cure it once, but I did get the insurance straightened out. I did, but I have to call next week. It's like 2 to 3 business days from today, when she's in the one system is not having insurance, to going back to enroll in the other insurance. They did some kind of audit and saw that she had insurance last year and said, oh, well, she must have the same insurance this year. No, she doesn't. So they took her out. Didn't call, didn't email, didn't text. They have all my numbers and information. Didn't send a letter. Just at the end of February decided that they were going to just take her out. I was so upset. I said, she gets monthly medication that's expensive. She goes to therapy, and now she has no insurance. I was a little bit upset. Got it straightened out, though, hopefully. All right. Putting that one in there. I'm just going to do a full cure on both those. How do you guys like it so far? It is beautiful, isn't it? The guava is so pretty. Yeah, I like, I do like it, but I also don't like it. It's great for darker colors if you're going to put a darker color over it. But if you put anything light or anything that changes, like I've worn several new thermals that I've made, and every time I wear it, this pink interferes in the thermal. Not the change, but the outcome of what the color really looks like, because it's pink. So I'll be changing them out to just clear for that reason, because I want to be able to see the actual color that I made, not a color that's been influenced by the pink on my tips. So Jessica, peel base to pop off color. You won't pop off your tips if they're glued on there or done with a non-sticky builder gel or a rubber base. They won't come off. And so the trick is you file the edges. I know I've done a YouTube video on this too, so you might want to check that out. You file the edges. I put on cuticle oil all over, and then I take either nippers like these or a tool like this, and just lift, and you'll get it to pop right off. Now, sometimes you have to get a feel for how much peel base you need. Some people need more peel base than others for a great pop off. And just know that when you use peel base, not only do you risk your nails popping off prematurely, but when you add anything to like dip base to it, it dries really fast, really quickly. So you sometimes have to accommodate for that and use extra base, or do a layer of base and then let it dry and do another layer and then dip over it. But I only use peel base. The only time I really have to remove everything is if I'm changing my tips, and then I'll file down the top layer and I'll use the magic remover, because that's the easiest for me without damaging my nails. Kristen, tell me about it. This is so pretty. And I have so many ideas for future colors, so you guys that join the gel sub are going to be really happy with every color that you get. Trust me. It won't always be a cat eye, but it'll always be something really cool. I've got ideas. And because, excuse me, it's only 4 times a year, excuse me, it's not like we're going to run into a situation where we've done every color. You know, the whole year is gone and, oh, well, I don't know. What can I come up with next? It's not like that because it's only 4. I want to get this little spot that all right. So look at this with soulmates. It looks so pretty, but we're not done yet. What I'm going to do is on my index finger, I'm going to do a design. I am going to just top that one eventually. So for the design, I'm going to use my matte top coat for chrome because I'm going to do an isolated chrome. So we're going to make it matte first so that I can draw my design on there. And if you have this, or if you don't have this but are intrigued by it, it is a matte top coat and you don't want to get it on your skin. It does burn way more than just regular gel. It has whatever's in it to make it matte and resist chrome. It burns, so don't get it on your skin. And I just use the smallest amount, like not thick at all because it will act goofy if you do thick. And that cures for 60 seconds. So I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to use my 5D Jelly Gel Black and Fire Aurora Chrome so you can see. And then I'm not sure which brush yet. I've got several brushes here. I think I'm going to use this one because I'm going to make some petals. I just bought these on Amazon. I do need a really good design, like a brush set for designs, and I need to keep them like in a case so that they don't get icky. Most of my brushes just sit out in the open and they get dusty and icky. I'm hoping this turns out too, so we shall see. Labradorite nail effect. I'm not sure if I've seen that. I probably have, just maybe haven't heard it called that. All right, there it is, matte. Yeah, everybody pretty much likes the subs being quarterly. All right. It's all matte. All right. I was just feeling, I thought I felt like some dust. I think that was in the original base. Okay, 5D Jelly Gel Black. And I'm doing black so that the Fire Aurora Chrome shows up really, really well. So I'm going to use this brush. I think it will do what I want it to do. I don't want too much though. And I just put a bunch in there. Well, I can wipe some off. Just got it on my skin. I don't think I need to wipe any off though. I think this will be good. All right, let's see if I can do this. I am lefty, so this is the good hand to be drawing on. I don't know here. Hang on. Well, the good thing is that we can wipe off as needed until we can get that perfect look. So I'll just use my alcohol, wipe it off. And I'm wondering if I should use this other brush instead. I've got this fan brush. Maybe this will be more like what I'm looking for. It's always good to have multiple things. Kind of wipe that off there. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Hang on. Hang on. That would work for a different design. But I was kind of thinking about some petals, and I don't know. That original brush might be better, but let's try this. This might work. Yeah, that might work. Doing it from the side of the brush. Dab that off there. I don't want them real big. I just kind of want them, you know, little, I don't know, I kind of don't know if I want even more. Here. Maybe that's all I want. All right. So now I will cure, and I'll probably do 30 seconds on that. This is pure chrome, except I can't open it with one hand. I'll have to wait. We'll do 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I don't want to overdo it. Fire Aurora over black always looks so good. All right, and now brush it off. And I also want to use this brush. I can grab it. Use this just to make sure there's no chrome on the nail where I don't want it. I kind of give it a good blow too, that way. All right, so that's good. I do like that. And we'll have to clean these brushes off in a minute. I do have, have stuff on me. Get that off. Okay. So now that's my design. So now I don't need base coat on this one, but I do on the other fingers. So we're gonna base coat, base gel. No skin, Tracy, no skin. And I do gotta put some on this one too because we don't have base on there. Just have that matte. So I'm gonna base coat. Skip over the middle. I don't know if you guys seen my post in our Facebook group this morning, but time is running out on contests for March. So if you haven't done your contest yet, get your Manny in there. Not only are you going to get, the winner is going to get a jar of You Deserve a Dip, but you're also going to get a jar of a custom mystery dip that only you will have ever. Unless I make a little bit for myself too. I don't know. I don't know. Usually I do, but we'll see. It's going to be a one of a kind. And there are 2 contests in the group this month. Hey, Laura. Hi, Ice Babe. Hi, Sandy. Check my inventory. Yes. I'm glad you have it, Lisa. All right, actually, I don't need to cure that long. This is a 30-second on this original base coat. Okay, I need my top coat. Well, since my crystal top coat seems to be missing, I'll just use, oh no, there it is. It's hiding. I think it's almost at the end of the bottle. I use it so much, I'm almost out of the first bottle. All right, I'll use it though. Too much on there. So I don't have cold water sitting here to show you how this looks in the cold. However, I do have a mug here that I use for when I do thermals, and I have one for hot, one for cold. And the water has just been sitting like room temperature. So I'll stick my fingers in there, at least until I can take photos, and then you can see how Soulmates looks when it's not hot. When it's hot, you can see those beautiful flakes, and they look peachy. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this one actually is a triple thermal. Do you know, Brandy? Is this one a triple thermal? I think it goes from the pink to peach to a different peach, maybe? Like the clearish, and then even a peachier look. All right, put that in the lamp. Full cure, 60 seconds on this crystal top coat, and then we'll see the change, hopefully. A triple, yeah. I thought it was a triple. Stick them in there and then wind them in a circle like when you try to keep a washcloth cold. Huh? Angie, you are correct. Proper brushes. This is why I have so many different brushes, because you never know what you're going to need. I had our liner brushes out thinking that maybe I would do it with those, but those are really too thin unless you're doing lines or something like that. The 5D Jelly Gel, because it's so thick, I think it just, this brush usually wouldn't do what it did, but because of the thickness, it did. It worked, so. All right. Oh, they're so pretty. I need to clean up. I've got some spots that are so pretty. And these up close don't look perfect. But you know what? I'm happy with it. That's all that counts. All right. Well, this water is pretty cold. All right, I'm putting my fingers in the cold. I'll swirl it around like Brandy said. And we'll compare it to the thumb, which is hot. All right. Cold, hot. So peach when hot, cold is clear, and then I think warmer, like room temperature, is the pink. I think. And it'll probably shift to that as it changes here. But yeah, this is hot. I love the stages that this gets. And it's pink somewhere in here. So I'll have to get all of the changes for the photos so you can see, and I'll label them so you know. All right. Yeah, they're very cute. I love how they go together so well. All right, while I talk here and start this giveaway, I am going to clean up my brushes so they don't get sticky and hard and, you know, all that good stuff. And so join me tomorrow if you can, tomorrow evening. It's going to be cold here. after today. The temperature's going down. So nothing to do when it's cold on a Friday night. Absolutely nothing. But to come and watch Tracy do a live. See? It'll be fun. We'll have another giveaway like today. And I'll show you all of the goodies coming out. And what do we got? We've got Pocahontas, Caribbean Waters, Toes in the Sand, Magic Opal, and the 3 monthly muses. So that'll be fun. Oh, for a wedding? Yeah. I think I touched this finger on something. I've got like a rough feel. I must have touched it going into the lamp. I'll probably have to file the top coat off and re-top coat that. I don't like that feeling. All right. Are you guys ready for the giveaway now? Everybody said something. Oops. All right, here we go. I'll just keep going up and down here. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to do this. Lisa Myers. Lisa, you won. So I will get out a special custom made one-of-a-kind dip powder to you in the mail. I'm excited for you. If your address has changed, let me know. If not, I will be sending it to the last ordered address. And congratulations again, Lisa. Oh, we ended kind of early. See, look at that. A mani in 45 minutes. Not bad. I love the gel method. Let me tell you. I mean, I love the dip method too. But for me, lately, if I'm doing a combination of gel and dip powder, I will do the gel method because I'm using gel products anyway. And then I don't get confused and put the wrong thing, like, you know, activate something that I use gel on or put the wrong top coat on. I just like to make it consistent. So that works best for me. Plus, look at how nice and clean and the shape stayed. So if you can do the gel method, try it sometime. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow night, 6:30 Central Time here on our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Bye, guys.